Okay, so you see my mouse moving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so welcome back. Sorry, it was take a long vacation, came back, and then so many work to do, at work, So and we until now we can continue, our lab. So how you been?
Doing fine. Just
Anything been study, routing, any issue on in the or everything, that you need to ask
I think
or review?
I got a handle on things looking back at the videos, but
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But have you do like create your own lab, in the GNS3?
Yeah, yeah, but I think focus more on like reading the textbooks that you gave me because I feel like I should go to waste.
Yeah, I give you the textbook. It just the textbook is just like Cisco textbook. It just give you some like the concept, for the theory, of the topology. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But this GNS3 from the day one to until now, it just give you like just demo. How is this production, in the enterprise production setup, in the real world? That's why I give you some idea. Okay. And also you start learning is it like switching, routing, everything so far so on like that, the route map policy, redundant. See those kind of all this kind of challenge. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why like you have to be both in progress, study in textbook, and then maybe weekend something like that. Come back to the lab. Just make sure you can 100% if you can complete from day one until now the lab that I show you. I guarantee you're going to be a professional. Okay.
Okay.
And also like this is the I think maybe I pick up another topic in here. It's called IPv6, right? Have you heard about what is IPv6?
I have a general idea of what it is.
Right. So now once we've complete demo for IPv6 lab, maybe I will send a couple router switch, router device like the router or router switch or ASA firewall or something like a parallel firewall. Those kind of like I will check on eBay. So I will send you that, the link to help your sponsor you, to get some the real device. And then once you get it for you, and then I will stop by your house, and we can set it up from the ground, with the real router, real switch. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay. All right, so let's go back to the IPv6 lab for tonight. So one thing IPv6, right? It's the same thing. It's just 34-bit, and then we extend to 128-bit, right? Because we know /24 or private IP address sometime, or maybe public, IPv4 is almost like running out, for each, like either private or either private, right? Just for example, in the public like that, if I want to buy like a /24 for the IP4 public IP address, sometimes it's not available because they already big purchase, from big company. That's why they run out. They really run out with /24. But actually, if we have a chance in the arena, if we can board or buy /24, you buy it first because you can resell the IP address is for money. You know what I mean? Because it's not easy anymore to get like a /24 in a public IP address. Okay, so that's why now it comes for IPv6, because it give you more bigger the format, the payload, everything 128-bit. So let me quick. I did open the website here. Hold on. So I'm not showing you about the calculate menu. Okay, for the binary. Okay, I just cheating in here with the IP calculator. So see, just for example in here. See, this is the IPv4 format, right? For /24, and then you have to be always remember for IPv6, and then the global they start from 2001. Okay, 2001 is the global. Okay, it's a global. But sometimes we start with the F or something like that. I show you later on the router. That is like a private like link local. Okay, like IPv6. Sometimes automatic from the MAC address is generate the create the IP address for you. That is we call link local. But some link local is not routable. Okay, it's not routable. It's not easy. So maybe we try to using the like IP6 format. Okay, IPv6 with the 201 instead that we're using the local. We show you in the command line. But here, see, this is the see from D, B, A, B, C, D. That is like a 64. Those kind of like we call hack. Okay, hacks like a binary. It's a 64-bit. You know what I mean? So they have, that's why they come from A, B, C, D, and then with the number, something like that. That is the calculation, no? So I'm not come back so you can find out, or in YouTube or something like that, how to calculate, manually. Or it just so normally it's just same thing like IPv4 calculation, no, for 32-bit. So see, this is the format, okay? This is the format for IPv6, right? So for you right now, don't worry too much now about the calculation or something like that. It just for learning what is IPv6, how we set up on the router for IPv6, something like that. So now I just give you an example. Say we can actually, like, if people say sometimes they really don't like. So for example, if I don't like with the IPv6 format like this, it's a complex, right? It's complicated, right? So I rather can we use IPv4 format into IPv6, okay? Now what that means is just for example here, see, for example here, we have a VPLS. Remember, we have a VPLS between here. This is our private here. So first thing let's do them. We create the IPv6 between these two links, and then we go for the BGP, right? So let me move this one over here. Let me put the label here first. Hold on. Let's bring the label. Okay, so the label, and then go back to the where is it again? Let me need to move it over again. Okay, here. Okay. So I just give you an example. So for example, we have a 192.168.10 format, right? And then what is that? Let me see. Hold on. Let's log in quick here. Router. This is the VPLS. Okay, just show in here. Just show IP interface brief. Okay, so we have a one here. So we grab this one now. So we grab this one, for example. We grab this one, we move it to here, the calculator, right? So this one is give it to you in here, say, wait a second, let me see what is the subnet mask in the show run interface F0/0. Yeah, okay, this is /24. So we go back to here again. So we put in here, let's see, we put layer here. We put 192.168. Dot 16. Let me try copy and paste. Yeah, so we have this one /24, and then we calculate. So this is the IPv4 format, right? You see. So now, let's try it in here. So we would like to using the IPv6. Okay, first thing we want to change to /24. Okay, so /24, if this is the correct or not, right? So because we have to calculate manually, but right now, I don't know yet, right? It's been for a long time. So okay, so we just calculate, see how many hosts to provide. If I put /24, you see the IP range in here. Oh, it sounds like not enough, right? See how many? Let me see how many hosts in here provide. Oh, look at that. Whoa, that is too big. Look at that. Right? Compare because in here in IPv4, let me see IPv4. Where's the IPv4? Oh, let me calculate again. Let me calculate again here. Do we have change here? And then this is a /24. Okay. So for example, we look. It's the 254 hosts, right? /24. But then you see, when you put /24, it doesn't mean, see, in here, It give you, look at that. It give you like oh, that is too big. Look at that. Wow. Okay, it's a 64. It provides that so big. Look at that, the address. Okay, so maybe not good. Let's go up. Maybe I need to go up. How about say if I go say just pick up from here say 100. What? So 100. Oh no, it's still right. You see, it keep going up. So how about 114? Oh, it's getting down. So keep going up. So how about 125? 135 to 8 is not, it's not, it's too small. So how about 1/32? No, because let's try to match with the, this is close. See, 256. Okay, 254 and 256 is good. So that might be we should use, okay, so it's the slash 120. Okay, so this is the slash 120. You see? All right. So now, see how we can we try to change in here, all right? Because this is the see here. So if I don't want to use this one, can I use like because same thing, right? We have a like see 34 bit, we have a 8 bit a block, right? You remember? But in here we have a 64 bit, right? So maybe say if I start from here, so for example, if I start from here, let's do like this first. So if I try, if the block, so for example, if this block in here, right, I can skip like 2 column like this. You see, that is mean I skip this one with the like this. Okay, so let me see. Okay, oh, let me try to use this format again. See. I just try to demo how we want to use IPv4. Can we use this one like this? Just give you an example like this, right? So if we replace this one as a file, you see, right? We try to form IPv4, and then this one we're going to using the one, you see, and then this one we're going to use 192.168, right? You see, and then in here, we try to using 192. You see here? And then the rest, this one here, 000, yep, we put it here. So we're not using because we're not using, like we keep it like this. See, we keep it like this. Okay? So that is mean, see, if we take like this or not, the router, you see, with the slash 120. Okay, we try it, you see, right? Because this is right now we are guessing right now because we not manually or calculate into how, right? It's same thing to calculate like the same as like 34-bit, right? But let's go see if we work or not. Okay, let me move it. Let me copy this one first, right? So I move it to here. So let's try to copy this one to here first. Okay, so something like this. I just hit enter first. Okay, so we have a one in here. All right. So now, okay, first thing, right? So we want to go to config key, right? Because we want to turn on the IPv6, right? So first thing, go to IPv6 routing. So we have to see this is the command. Oh, doesn't have it. IPv6. Don't tell me I don't have it in here. Yeah, IPv6. What is that IPv6 self? Let me see. Do we need to? Oh, unicast. Okay, that is what we're looking for. So this is the IPv6 unicast routing. So we have to enable this service first. See, in the global command. So that is the first command, IPv6 unicast. Okay, routing. All right. So now, see in here. So now we go in to what is the interface again on that one? It should be F0/0. Okay, so interface F0/0 here, you see, and then we need to enable IPv6. So IPv6, so we put the question mark, do we have enable? Yep, that is the command. So the first thing we want to enable first IPv6 on this interface. So we hit enter. Okay, so one IPv6. Then after enable, so now we're going to assign the IP address, right? So we're going to assign IP address, same thing. See address, all right? So now see the address. Look at that. So this kind of format in here, okay? I just want to show you quick before I put IP address. So do show run interface f0/0. No, just not interface, just show run interface f0/0 after enable IPv6. Oh, let me see. That's not the command, right? That is not. No. Should be, hold on. Should we exit out first? Show run. Show interface. No, should be show IPv6. Now it's going to be changed to the big. Show. Normally IPv4 just show just show interface something like that, right? But now we want to show the IPv6 interface. So we show IPv6. So should be question mark, should be interface. Yep, you see. So we have to put the IPv6 first. So show IPv6. So we want to say interface f0/0. Okay, so this is now. This is we just enable it. You see, we just enable it. Look at that. All right. Now look at it. This is what I'm care about earlier about the link local address. It's generated by the MAC address. Okay, by the MAC address with the IPv6. Okay, it's generally, but somehow here it's just like not routable. Okay, so we're not worried about when you see FE80, this is a local. When you see 2001, it's a global. Okay, sometimes we can say try like easy understand, just like lazy understand. Okay, just put it like a 201 is a global and this is local. One local is not routable and global is routable. Okay. All right. So go back to here again. So go back to complexity again in here. So interface f0/0. So we want to be IPv6 address, right? So then we have the format in here, right? So now we copy and paste in here. This is the format that we have to go back. Hold on, let me copy it from. So we copy that one again to here. You see, this is IP address, right? And then we're going to say because here, see, because the subnet mask right now, the prefix link is /120, okay? But in IPv6, we not put like those kind of like 255, something like that. In here, we can use the prefix in here. We just put 120. You see like this. Okay, so we hit enter. Oh, incomplete. You see what else? Okay, what that mean incomplete? So let's put the question mark again. IPv6 prefix. You see, oh, maybe that doesn't like the format. You see in here. Okay, in say incomplete command. So what is it mean incomplete command? Okay, so let me see in here. How about maybe this is the. If I just remove like this, correct? Right? Yep, it take it. You see, because we have extra here. Otherwise you're going to put like this. You can put like the same thing, the 0000 something like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we right now we just skip by 2. That is means same thing. This okay. Just something the format like this. Okay. So just for a quick demo in here, we're not worried about. But that is a very complicated. So that's what I'm saying. You have to be manually calculate everything, you know. Okay, so let's see. We already hit enter, right? So we already hit enter. So now we show again IPv6. Now show IPv6. Okay. IP interface brief. No. How about interface brief? Interface brief. All right. Yep. You see, it's up. See, this is the IP address. You see, so that is mean right now. This interface we enable IPv6 with global, and also we use IPv4 format. Okay. Normally, if we're not using IPv format, it should be something like this on the top like this. You see, that is how you calculate. You see, something like on the top like this. You see, it's very complicated. No. Okay. So it's just easy for us to just to use the IPv4 for just the lab in here for demo, so I just try to make you more easy, just when you look at the IP address. Okay, so this is the same thing. So when you compare with the show run, see interface f0/0, see the bottom one, look at that. This is the IPv4 and this is the IPv6. You see, so the IPv6 we use IPv4 format. So give us is more easy to read, okay, but with the /120. But in IPv4, you have to put like 255, something like that. But in IPv6, we just use the prefix length is fine in here, /120. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we have one in here, right? So now we go back now. Let's go back to here now. Let's go back to the this router. So the neighbor. So this is the neighbor. The Coral is the California. In the LA, the colo over there. So that is the same thing show run, right? So see, right now it's nothing, right? This is the IP address, right? It is a 1.6.6. So now we go to config here again. First thing we want to do, we want the IPv6 unicast, you see, routing enable. Okay, so enable the IPv6 routing. After that, you go to f0/0, you see, and then you want the IPv6 enable first. Okay, you enable the service, something like that, and then you're going to be IPv6 address in here. Now we just go back to here because we just copy this one here. You see, we copy this one here. We change it. See, we change it to 6. We change it to 6. Okay, you see, same thing again, and then we hit enter. All right, so now when we show run interface f0/0, you see, we have same thing again. This format is matching the IPv4. You see, now we want to look the status. Show IPv6. Okay, IPv6 layer interface. Right? If you want to see the interface, who assigned interface to IPv6? You see, that is give you the see. All right, so they give you blah blah blah. You see that is the see. Okay, this is a multicast. Anything you see? Join the multicast because IPv6 use the multicast also. Okay, looks good. Looks good. So now you see this is up and up now. Okay, so for example, in here, one is up and up. Can we ping? All right, how we ping IPv6? So first thing, so we ping again IPv6, right? So we want to ping, see, IPv6, and then we just put the IP address in here. We grab this one here. This is the neighbor. You see here. We go to here. We hit enter. Beautiful. Look at that. Okay, it's respond. You see? Okay, now we reverse now in here. Can we ping the file, the neighbor, right? So we ping IPv6. Now, if we not say IPv6, we just ping like this, it won't work. The command. You see, you have to remember. See, if we just ping like this, it won't work. Oh, it worked. Oh, surprise. Oh, really? This is. Oh, I don't know either. Sometimes it depends, though. This is interesting. I never know. We always do like ping IPv6 like this, no, the IP address. See? Ah, okay. So this is cool. You see? We ping the neighbor. Oh no, this is 6. We should be ping the 5, right? The 5 is the neighbor. Yep. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
So now it's beautiful now. So now we have enable here IPv6 in here, right? So let's say we let's say we want to, let's temporarily move it to here. Let's write it down in here. Can we write? Oh, come on. Oh, I cannot write that. Let me see if I can duplicate here. Okay, so we just say this is the f. Just give an example. F. If we not say f0/0, just like this. Just give an example. Okay, so we still have the loop back here. Then we have a here. Okay, just give an example. See, move it a little bit up here. Oh no, just move it here to BGP. So we have one in here. Okay, so we duplicate again. So we move it to here. Move it a little bit to here. So we move to here, and then we put this one as a 5. Okay, so now you see. So now in direct connect, f0/0 cross the VPLS f0/0, and then we have a IPv6, right? So this is the IP, this is the IP. So now we want to create the BGP also, right? Because we want to later on, because everything in here, because for example, even the server, we want to use the IPv6 for the server, right? Because remember right now the Windows 7 or Windows 10, Windows 11, they support like IPv6 too, okay? So when you assign the IP address, it support. When you go to property, they have a IPv6 also. All right, so now let's go back to here first. Now this is the basics. See, show IP BGP summary. You see, this is basic IP summary, right? So this is the IPv4 BGP. So now we want to pair with the IP address. So let's review again. Show run in here, section, router BGP, right? We want to see the, okay, so this is the configuration. So this is the configuration for, oh, we have ERGRP also. Oh, we have OSPF. Oh, we did a lot. It refreshed me. See, we did OSPF, we did ERGRP too. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, so now and then I have to be more put router BGP. I just want to grab that BGP. Okay, so this is the BGP here. So config T now. So we want to go in here, right? So we want to come back to here. So now in here, see the neighbor, the command. Okay, so this is the neighbor command in here, right? So if you want to say IP, no, not IP, just neighbor, right? So put question mark. So we don't have put like neighbor IPv6. We don't have to. So we just put the IPv6 IP address, right? So let's grab that one again. Let's see here. Let's go back to grab this one. Okay. Someone knock your door.
Just give me one moment.
Yep.
Okay, you're good.
Okay, you're back.
Yep.
Okay, so now neighbor, see, when you have a neighbor, we put a question mark, right? So we don't have to put specific like IPv6 like that. So we just neighbor with the IPv6 IP address. Okay, so this is IP address for the neighbor, right? So here, neighbor, and then we put a question mark again. So we should have same thing. Any like different? No. Okay, so then we just go to remove AES, right? And then we have to put like, what is the AES? See on the topologies is a 65006. Okay, see 65006, right? And then we hit enter. All right, so we have one in here. You see. Now we go back to here. So we go back to config key again in here, same thing. So this is to be router BGP 65.0.0.6, and then same thing again. We put a neighbor. The IP address the neighbor is should be. Let's copy this one. We change it to 5. The neighbor should be 5, right? And then we should be say the remote AS. What is the remote AS? So we go to topology here. Is 65005. 65005. We hit enter. All right. So now we exit out. So now we show. You see, if we show IP BGP summary, this is just give you IPv4. Oh no, it's give you. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's beautiful. It's up. You see, it's up. Ah, really? See, this is like when you show IPBGP summary, it gives you the IPv6 too. Oh, interesting. You see, normally we should like IPv6 say BGP. No, IPv6 like this, and then you put BGP like this. You see. Oh, this no. Show IPBGP IPv6. It should be like this, if I remember. Yeah, you see, and then you type the unicast, you see, and then you put the summary. So this should be the right command. This is show BGP IPv6 unicast summary. Okay. Oh, oh, let me see. Oh, hit enter. It sounds like we don't have a pair yet. You see, really. So, but we can ping each other, right? But when we show IPBGP summary, just with this command, it show IPv here, the neighbor, but nothing here. Right? You see? Okay. It is something that we need to review. Right? I've been long time didn't touch IPv6, you see? Okay, so then maybe this is good to study. If the command is working fine or not, right? Let's show in here. Show run again, section BGP. Show run section BGP here, you see? Okay, so now we have, yep, you see we have a neighbor. That's good, you see? And then we have the neighbor, but we don't have a network device yet. So it's take the command, right? It's take the command, but let me see if this is not enough. Maybe let me make a bigger here. Okay, so let's try again. If I want to show IPBGP summary, so if I show IPBGP, show IP, IPv6, right? Unicast and summary. Yeah, nothing. So something not right. Something not right. What we missed the command? Do we miss any command? Do we miss any command? Or maybe we don't have a network advertise. Right? Do we have a, let's show run command again. Show run interface F0/0. Yeah, we have a command is good. 120. Oh, let me see, because do we need to put a subnet mask? That is the one thing. Do we need to put the subnet mask? Okay, let's go back again. So router, let's put the question mark again. Router BGP 65.0.0.0.5. Oh, this is 06. Okay, so we want to say show. Let me show again. Do show run section router BGP. All right, I'm going to grab this command again. Maybe we missed the prefix here. So let's get in here. Let's put the Let's put the command in. Let's put it in here. What we're missing. Right. So what we're missing. Let me see. Do we something? Or do we really need about like this? Put the network like this. All right. So this is what is working on out here. So because but that no this is just the advertise. This is advertise, but this is just the neighbor. This is just the neighbor. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, let's do like this. Do we want to run debug? Okay, let's see if I want to run debug. Debug. Okay, IPv6. We want to see what kind of debug. IPv6. Do we have a let's see what kind of debug we want. ICMP interface. OSPF. Do we have a BGP, EIGRP, ICMP? We have a OSPF. We have a read. We have a routing. Well, I'll say package. Okay, let's say package. Detail. Hit enter. Okay, so we're here now. Okay. So now let's see if we want to clear. Wait, something. Okay. See here, the source is local destination to this one. Okay, traffic, blah blah blah, and then source is correct in here. Traffic is sending on here. Yeah, it's sending. Okay, so I just add another one in here. Debug BGP IPv6. Okay, unicast. Hit enter. Okay, so let's see. Do we have some BGP conversation in here? It sounds like we don't. That's the reason. Oh wait. Oh no, this is the IPv6. Just the hello command in here. Okay, it is but doesn't have it. Let's try if I remove it again. Section BGP. Oh wait a second. The BGP, right? Do we need to is in the the unicast. I think hold on. Okay. Okay, let's see. Because I treat this one as a neighbor. This is IPv4. This is IPv6. Do we want to celebrate in here? Okay, let me see here. Let's go back to this. We have a debug the other side. Okay, so this is we're still in the BGP, right? So IPv6 here. Let me see. No, we don't. How about BGP? IPv6.